We all know about the Gambia's stunning landscapes, from those pristine beaches to the lush greenery alongside the meandering Gambia River and Banjul, the capital city that's nestled on an island at the river's mouth. These landmarks have their moments in the spotlight, but what if I told you that there's a whole world of lesser-known wonders waiting to dazzle you? In this video, we will dive into the rabbit hole of facts that aren't your everyday postcard material. These are the little treasures that make the Gambia truly stand out from the crowd. From vibrant traditions to surprising bits of history and even nature's quirkiest creations, this small country packs a punch. So buckle up and let's dive in. 7. The smallest country in Africa. The Gambia is a country tucked away in West Africa, bordered on three sides by Senegal and the Atlantic Ocean on the fourth. Notably, the peculiar shape and size of the Gambia are actually a result of some old-school territorial tango between Great Britain and France back in the 19th century. You see, during the colonial period, Great Britain controlled the lower Gambia River, while France ruled the neighboring Senegal colony. So, to keep the peace and perhaps have a unique map to show off, they came to a compromise. Stretching about 450 kilometers along the Gambia River, this small piece of land became the Gambia we know today. Notably, the Gambia gets its name from the majestic Gambia River that flows right through it. Fast forward to today, the Gambia is the smallest country in Africa, covering around 10.7 thousand square kilometers. Also, with a population of around 2.5 million, the country is like a tightly knit community where everyone knows everyone. And here's a fun fact. Up to a tenth of its population lives abroad for work. Furthermore, even though the Gambia gained independence, it held onto a piece of its colonial past, the English language. Yep, English is the official language here, a heritage from its British history. 6. Diverse cultural heritage. Gambia is a land where over 16 ethnic groups coexist, each with their own unique languages and traditions. Officially, the Gambia recognizes 8 major ethnic groups: the Mandinka, Fula, Jola, Wolof, Serer, Sarahuli, Manjego, and Aku. But that's not all. There are also several smaller groups like Mansawanka, Mankan, and Papal. Notably, the Mandinka take the lead as the largest ethnic group, making up around 40% of the population. They're like the heartbeats of the Gambia, infusing their traditions into every corner, for example through the Kankarang Festival, a traditional event featuring masked dancers to protect the community from evil spirits. Additionally, when it comes to faith, the Gambia's got an equally diverse mix, with about 95.7% of the population practicing Islam and most of them being Sunni Muslims. Also, the Gambia has a vibrant Christian community, making up 4.2% of the population, with the majority being Roman Catholics. Overall, these communities blend and share, creating an atmosphere where diversity isn't just accepted, it's celebrated. 5. The Gambia River. This is a river that stretches a whopping 700 miles, all the way from northwestern Guinea to the city of Banjul in the Gambia, where it finally flows into the Atlantic Ocean. Notably, this river isn't just a picturesque background, it's a lifeline that's shaped civilizations and nurtured nature for ages. It's the beating heart of the Gambia, running right through the middle of the country. And guess what? Along its mangrove-lined tributaries, much of the Gambia's incredible wildlife takes center stage. Furthermore, it's navigable for about 250 kilometers, allowing vessels to cruise its waters. From traditional fishing boats to modern barges, this river has seen it all. This makes it a lifeline for trade, culture, and communities. Overall, the Gambia isn't just defined by its land, it's shaped by its waters. 4. The Senegambia Stone Circles. Located in Gambia is a landscape dotted with massive stone circles, standing like sentinels of time. It's called the Senegambia Stone Circles and is found in both the Gambia and Senegal. These megalithic wonders stretch across a zone about 100 kilometers wide and 350 kilometers long, north of the Gambia River. Notably, these ancient marvels are believed to be burial grounds or religious sites where ceremonies and traditions were woven into the very fabric of the land. Furthermore, to build these stone circles, the builders extracted massive stones and then crafted identical pillars, some cylindrical, some polygonal, standing at around 2 meters high and weighing up to a whopping 7 tons. Although unknown, some say these builders might have been the ancestors of the Jola people, while others think they could be the Wolof. But some theories even point to the Serer people as the masterminds behind these incredible structures. Overall, these are the echoes of societies that have left their footprints on the sands of time. 3. The charming and vibrant Banjul. In 1816, the British founded it as a trading post, playing a role in stopping the slave trade. Initially named Bathurst, it later adopted the name Banjul in 1973. This is a city that sits at the crossroads of rivers and oceans, where history and modernity meet on the bustling streets. Banjul is a gem nestled on the edge of a small island known as Banjul or St. Mary's Island. Notably, Banjul is where the Gambia River meets the mighty Atlantic Ocean, making it a vibrant hub that's as historic as it is modern. And guess what? Banjul makes quite the entrance thanks to Arch 22, a colossal gateway that stands tall as a symbol of change and history. But Banjul isn't just about architecture. It's a living, breathing city with a rich tapestry of stories. From the lively Albert Market, where colors burst like fireworks, to the Gambian National Museum, which is like a treasure chest of culture and heritage, this city is a canvas of experiences. Banjul isn't just a cultural hub, it's an economic powerhouse. The city is the economic and administrative center of the Gambia, housing institutions like the central bank. Peanut processing reigns supreme, but the port also ships beeswax, palm products, and hides. And when it comes to attractions, Banjul has it all. From the historic Banjul Courthouse and State House to the soul-stirring African heritage and the bustling Albert Market, this city invites you to dive into its vibrant rhythm. 2. The thriving fishing industry. With vast stretches of coastline, fishing is a lifeline for many Gambians. Fishing isn't just a trade here, it's a way of life and a connection to traditions that run as deep as the ocean itself. But wait, the story doesn't end with the coastline. The Gambia River serves more than just a waterway, it's the channel that connects communities and nurtures both commercial fisheries and crop cultivation, like rice and millet. Notably, anglers here use both lure and bait fishing, reeling in a bounty of species that range from barracuda to threadfin salmon and from ladyfish to tarpon. Accordingly, fishing is a source of revenue, foreign exchange, and protein for many Gambians. 1. History. The Gambia is a land that traces its roots back to 470 BC, as mentioned in the account of Hanno the Carthaginian. It's a nation that stood as part of the Empire of Ghana during the 5th to 8th centuries AD, its story woven with the threads of the Seraholi tribe. After 2 centuries of British presence, the Gambia gained independence in 1965. However, the Gambia's journey to independence wasn't an overnight affair. Britain believed the Gambia might merge with Senegal and thus revised its constitutions in 1954, 1960, and 1962, but later paved the way for independence in February 1965 after failing to make the merger possible. Notably, the Gambia achieved independence within the Commonwealth. And the story doesn't end there. In 1970, the Gambia took its next big step, becoming a republic. Since then, the Gambia has embraced a parliamentary republic with a president who wears the hats of both head of state and government. Also, the country adopted the Gambian Dalasi, GMD, as its official currency. Conclusion. The Gambia is a land of hidden treasures. From the smallest country on mainland Africa to the enchanting Senegambia stone circles, and from the rhythms of Afro-Manding music to the bustling streets of Banjul, the vibrant tapestry of cultures, and the waves of the Gambia River, and embraced the history that shapes this incredible land. Each fact we've explored has revealed a unique facet of the Gambia, a nation that wears its diversity and heritage like a badge of honor. And guess what? The adventure doesn't stop here. The Gambia has even more to offer, more stories to share, and more places to explore. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with your fellow adventurers. Until next time, keep exploring.